welcome to another episode of House of Maharrani. Today I am going to be talking about changing your mindset, how can you go about it, and why it is important to change your mindset. So, without further ado, let's get started. Before we get to the why and the how, let's talk about what kind of mindset do you have. This is a question that I feel like you have to ask yourself and be honest with yourself, be truthful, because you can lie to the whole world, but you cannot lie to yourself. So for me personally, when I asked myself this question, it was I have a very negative outlook towards life and myself. And I knew that it was, making me miserable. It was making me unhappy. Not only that, it was also impacting, all of the things that I value in my life negatively. So I knew that I needed to make the change. After you come to the conclusion that your perspective towards life is not helping you, become a better person, it's not helping you grow in life, in your career, in every aspect of your life, if it's affecting you negatively, that means you need to start figuring out, how can you change your mindset to become more positive. Not only that, but to understand why it is needed that you start having a more positive outlook towards life. Here are the 3 reasons which personally I took in regards to motivate myself and to keep myself determined to continue to stay on this path to where I am, every single day working on changing my mindset so that I can, be the bestest version of myself. Not only that, honestly, live the life just the way it's meant to, which I feel like is in a balanced way. First reason why positive outlook towards life is important is because it allows you to accept life just the way it is, which is life is unpredictable. There is going to be a lot of things that we don't have any control over. There's going to be ups and downs, there's going to be success and failures, and we just need to be able to accept it, learn from it, and move forward. And I feel like positive outlook allows you to do so as it is, learn lessons from it, and move forward. Second reason being positive outlook allows you to look at yourself with kindness, with love, with acceptance, and all of these things help you to focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself, you start understanding and realizing, what your needs are, what your wants are, and you automatically will start becoming more aware of it. And not only that, when you start loving yourself, when you start, taking care of yourself, that means that you are focusing on yourself, you are understanding all of the things that you want and need, and this approach to life and this approach to yourself allows you to grow into becoming a better version of yourself. And which I feel like I'm constantly striving to do is that I want to understand myself better, and I want to do everything possible in my bestest ability to bring changes in my life which will help me grow into an individual who is living her life just the way it's meant to, while also striving to become a better human being. Third reason, which is also an important one, is that when you change your mindset to become more positive and more optimistic, you'll start understanding what are the things that are important to you, what are not important to you. You will be able to just seek opportunities more easily, because now as you are understanding yourself, as you're focusing on yourself, you know what you want and what you don't want. And all of these things will allow you to make decisions in life which are best for you. When you start accepting yourself and really believing in yourself, then it really gives you the motivation and the determination to live life the way you want to, which I feel like a lot of us are not doing because we are not focusing on ourselves. And also because we are so focused on the negatives in our lives and in ourselves that we actually do not take the time to, figure out what is it that is required. Okay, now we know why it's important to have a positive outlook. Let's talk about how can you go about making this mindset shift. And for me, the way it started was I actually just gravitated towards things that I personally felt like I enjoyed, and which gave me or allowed me to keep myself motivated and determined, which is I started reading books. I also started doing yoga and meditation. Not only that, I also changed a lot of different habits in my day-to-day life. And I share my personal day-to-day life stories on my Instagram. So if you want to, you can check it out there, and you can follow me to see how I'm going about it. However, there are days when I tend to really get into the negative headspace, and again, it's a everyday process, and it's all about like showing up for yourself, and just like, even if you fall off the wagon, it's just about getting on the wagon and moving forward again, because each day is a new day, and it's all about living one day at a time. Anytime I find myself going towards the negative headspace, I quickly try and bring my Maharani crown, and I have this, just think of it as an invisible crown that you tend to put on yourself, and really remind yourself what is important, why are you doing this, like what's the intention behind it. And you always know your intention, you always know why you're doing it, your reasons are going to be for you, and you have to ensure that anytime you're making decisions for yourself, even when it comes to having a mindset, that you are doing so because you are trying to take care of yourself. Not only that, you're also trying to live your life just the way it's meant to, and also just the way you want to. So these are the things that I am honestly taking up in my life in regards to having a more balanced mindset, because understanding that life is going to have its ups and downs, there's going to be positive and negative. I just want to be able to learn ways so that I can again have a balanced life with an outlook which helps me actually move forward and live life just the way it is. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe this channel, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Becoming Maharani. And until next time, take care. Bye bye. To live life more abundantly.